Dear students, so today we're going to study about the you people are going to study about the combustion in SI and CI engine. So in the previous videos lecture you are studied about the basics of IC engine, how the IC engines will going to classify, so what is a heat engine, okay, so all those things you studied in the last lecture videos. So in this lecture video, so we are going to deal with the combustion, how the combustion process will going to take place in SI and CI engine, that is spark ignition and compression ignition engine. So this is very important topic, so definitely will get one question on this, either they will ask the combustion process in SI engine or a CI engine, so of up to 8 to 10 marks. So this is very important theory questions. So as you all know about the IC engine, that is internal combustion engine, so that will basically classified into SI and that is spark ignition engine and the compression ignition engine. So now first we'll discuss about the combustion in SI engine, so that is spark ignition engine, how that combustion process will going to take place. So basically in theoretically, so if you just go through this graph, so here I am going to explaining this combustion in SI engine process by taking the two parameter here. One is the pressure, so just observe my cursor point, so that is a vertical line, or it is to in the y-axis. In the y-axis, so I am taking the pressure, so in the x-axis I am taking the crank angle. Okay, the pressure is represented by P and that crank angle is represented by theta. So this is a simple graph I am showing. So this graph is for the ideal cycle. So in the ideal SI engine, so there is a process will takes place, that is process 1 to 2, there is a compression process, that is A to B, and B to C is the combustion process, and C to D is the expansion process. So here in ideal, if you so go through this pressure and crank angle graph, so suddenly during the combustion process there is a sudden rise in the pressure in the cylinder, that is in the engine cylinder observed, but in practical case this will not happen. Okay, so this is graph is represented by the ideal cycle. Okay, so that is what I told. If you want to see the exact, that is in the practical SI engine, how that combustion process will takes place. Okay, according to that Ricardo theory of combustion. Okay, so this combustion process in SI engine is divided into three stages. Okay, that is the first stage is a ignition lag. Okay, so second stage is a flame propagation. C is a third step is the afterburning. Okay, so here, so in this graph also I am taking the pressure in the y-axis, okay, and the crank angle in the x-axis. So I am just explain about this graph first, so you can easily understand this complete combustion process in the SI engine. So here this is the indicator diagram, you can call this whole graph as the indicator diagram. So this indicator diagram I sketch by taking the parameter pressure on the y-axis and the crank angle on the x-axis. Okay, so here this is 0 point, what is showing it is a TDC, is the top dead center. Okay, so then this is 20, 40, 60, 80, it is a crank angle moment angle, and this also towards the negative x-axis. Okay, and here there is one graph is showing here. So this is what this graph is taken and that complete combustion process will got completed in the SI engine. So this whole graph indicator diagram is divided into three stages, that is what I told, that the first stage in the SI engine combustion is the ignition lag. Okay, and second stage is the propagation of flame, and third stage is the afterburning. So these are the three stages. In three stages we will going to explain this complete combustion process in the SI engine. So first go with the ignition lag stage, that is the first stage. So that first stage will start with the point A, so that is A to B is the ignition lag, and B to C is the flame propagation stage, and C to D is the third stage, that is the afterburning stage. Okay, so this ignition lag means what? So this is the stage, it is the first stage in the SI engine combustion process Okay, this is also called as a propagation phase, or this is a preparation phase. Okay, so in which the growth and development of a self-propagating nucleus of a flame takes place. Okay, during this first stage, that is in the ignition lag stage, so this is also called as a preparation stage. Okay, in which the growth and development of the a self-propagating propagating nucleus of the flame takes place. Okay, and this is a chemical process. Basically, this ignition lag process stage is a chemical process depending upon the both the temperature and pressure, the nature of the fuel, and the proportion of the exhaust residual gases. Okay, and further it is also depends upon the relationship between the temperature and the rate of reaction. Okay, so as this in the ignition lag period, what will happen, the spark will get produced at the point A, and then it takes some time to reach this, initiate the combustion. Okay, as it reaches the point B, then point B to C is the second stage will start, that is the propagation of flame. So that I will going to explain now. So that is, you can consider the second stage now, that is a propagation of flame. So propagation of flame means what? That indicated in the indicated diagram is from B to C. Okay, it is a physical one, and it is concerned with the spread or the movement of the flame throughout the combustion chamber, during which process the flame will going to move at very high velocity in the engine cylinder. Okay, so the starting point of this second stage is where the first measurable rise in the temperature. Even though during this moment of this flame in the engine cylinder, you can observe that there is a sudden rise in the pressure in the engine cylinder. So it will reaches up to point C. This is the maximum pressure will get rise or produced in the cylinder. Okay, so this is what the second stage, that is the propagation of flame. So next is it during the second stage, that is the flame propagation practically at a constant velocity. Heat transfer to the cylinder wall is low because only the small part of the burning mixture comes in contact with the cylinder wall during this period. The rate of heat release depends largely on the turbulence intensity and also on the reaction rate, which is depend on the mixture composition. The rate of pressure rise is proportional to the rate of heat release, because during this stage the combustion chamber volume remains practically constant. Okay, this is about the second stage. So at the end of the second stage of the propagation of flame, so at point C, so the maximum rise in the pressure in the engine cylinder. So then after that, that is the third stage, you will move on to the third stage, that is after burning, that is indicated by C to D point. So after burning, so this is the third stage, is usually takes place taken as an instant at which the maximum pressure is reached on the indicated diagram, that is point C. The flame velocity decreases during this stage. The rate of combustion becomes low due to low flame velocity and reduced flame front surface, since the expansion stroke starts before this stage of combustion.